The COVID-19 pandemic has increased the risk for foreclosure and eviction as millions of Americans lost their jobs over the past year. And tonight, 22 News anchor and I-Team reporter Taylor Knight explains how a local sheriff's department is trying to keep families in their homes and get landlords paid.
A state moratorium on evictions ended on October 17th, and it prevented most from happening for months during the pandemic. Since it expired, though, thousands of notices to quit have been sent out to people who live in Hampden County. But the Sheriff's Department is working to keep as many of these people from being evicted as possible.
I will never let somebody sleep outside if they're evicted.
Hampden County Sheriff Nick Kochi and his department are in charge of enforcing a judge's eviction order. Deputies make sure the tenant leaves the property. They used to average 3 evictions a day. Now it's down to about 1 a week.
It's not a service that we provide without understanding the feelings behind it and how emotional and how derailing this can be to a family.
Instead of just removing people from their home, the Hampden County Sheriff's Department works with community organizations to offer tenants help. The office has an employment and housing specialist that will try to relocate people into other housing options, many times visiting them 2 to 3 times before the final notice to evict. Then during the eviction, the Sheriff's Department sends this specialist out with the deputies to try to offer them a safe place to stay, even if it's short term.
We're not going to provide refuge, or we're not going to provide an opportunity for people to skate the system. We have to still uphold the integrity of the system.
Kochi said that this system includes landlords who in many cases haven't been paid in months.
There were a lot of landlords who had no income, no ability to pay their bills, and yet they were still supposed to pay their taxes, real estate taxes, insurance, mortgage.
Douglas Quattrochi, the executive director of Mass Landlords, said the eviction moratorium was a smart public health move, but
it would have been much better if by design that eviction moratorium also came with rental payments so that housing providers can keep these places going.
Sheriff Kochi said the way his department deals with evictions helps keep people in their homes and gets landlords paid.
I have a job to do, and we're going to do it. But how we do it's even more important. And we're going to do it with compassion and humanity, and we're going to do it in the best interests of all parties, and we're going to try to help people.
Landlords don't really want to be evicting people. The landlords want to be paid for the housing that we provide.
A federal moratorium on evictions has been extended through June. To qualify, a renter needs to fill out a form from the CDC that proves that they're trying to get financial help paying for their rent. We have a link to that CDC form as well as links to resources for both landlords and tenants on our website, wwlp.com. Working for you with the 22 News I-Team, I'm Taylor Knight.